Hello guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Liliana, but everybody calls me Lily. Now please excuse my English. I don't have the best English just because my life has been a roller coaster. Half was in Mexico, half is here, so I didn't learn, I guess, the best, but I will be mixing English and Spanish. I really hope you guys
Can understand. The YouTube channel pretty much is just gonna consist of, the ordinary life I go through every single day
as a mom, as a wife, and then just as a girl. So I really hope you guys can stick around. I am mainly doing this channel for my baby. I want to have every single struggle I go through on the record, so when he's old enough he could see them and he could see, just how the life is in this year. I understand, when he grows up it's gonna be a little different, so I think it's very nice for him to look back to his baby,
steps and stuff like that. So, but yeah, if you guys
have any tips of, different kinds of videos, please leave them on the comments. And I just want to thank you guys for subscribing and for liking this video. I really hope you guys can share it and we can make this YouTube channel a little bigger. And yeah, thank you guys so much. My labor and my postpartum, we're gonna go way back to when I was like 3-4 months. Those are the best months I had, just because my feet weren't that swollen and I wasn't struggling so much to move around, to sleep, and your belly is the best on those months. Now if we go all the way to 8 months, that's the worst, because you're not able to sleep, your feet are so swollen. All of a sudden you want to cry, all of a sudden you just want to smile, you get cravings. Thankfully I didn't get that much cravings, so it wasn't too bad for me, but I would get late night snacks and that was really bad. So that was the worst. What else? When I was about to deliver, I was due on May 3rd, but I delivered early, and by God's miracle I delivered a day after my husband's birthday. His birthday is April 20 and my baby was born on April 21st. So April 20 I did go in the morning to see if I was good, but they checked me and I wasn't, so I had to return home. And we did the birthday party for my husband, and after we blew the candles and everything was done, I had to walk around the apartments where I lived and drink so much water, and just the night was horrible. I had so many contractions, I couldn't sleep. I pretty much was sitting down in a chair the most of the night, and in the morning it just got worse. By then I told Dad if he could take me into the hospital, and he did. Thankfully when they took me inside I was open on 2, so I did stay, but I had to drink so much water. I couldn't eat anything and I was so hungry. I had my sisters, thank God, there. One of them was like the best support right there and then. She does have kids, so she did tell me the experience that I was about to go through. Sorry, my baby just woke up and he's like fuzzy. What's wrong? Yeah. So she was there most of the time. She told me what was gonna happen and she helped me throughout the time. After she had to leave, then my other sister came in. Thankfully my husband got out of work early, so he was there. The delivery went fine. I opened pretty fast, and after I had him, we went home, and thankfully the baby came out fine. Nothing was wrong with him. I am gonna be including some videos or maybe some pictures so you guys can see how the process was. After those couple hours of the baby being home, we were already like, what was gonna happen. It was kind of scary. We were pretty prepared for him, but just the new baby in the house is just scary. Just because it's my first baby, and I wasn't so, like, how could I say, I wasn't so prepared mentally, I guess you could say, because it was just so many things that had happened the night before that I was trying to recover still. Couple weeks after, I got the postpartum, and that was a horror experience. Hold on. I got the postpartum, and that was the worst. My mood swings were the worst. Sometimes I couldn't even sit down just still because I wanted to cry. Sometimes I wanted to laugh. Sometimes I wanted to get my husband and just squish him. It was just so bad. And then with the pain of the baby, I wasn't able to breastfeed. So thankfully, that didn't, I guess, pretty much didn't affect me in a way. But everything else did. I had the pain. I had to feed him. I had to stay awake with him. My husband did get 2 weeks, so those 2 weeks he helped me so much. I remember those sleepless nights. We were just mentally prepared. Okay, we're not gonna sleep today, so we were just like, let's just figure something out, so we'll be watching movies or just trying to keep ourselves awake, because he would fall asleep for like an hour or two, and then he'll wake back up. So it was just like we would have to be like, okay, we're gonna stay awake, and that's it. There's nothing else. So we got prepared for that. After those 2 weeks, it was just on me, and I did have a lot of support from my parents. I was living with them at the moment, so my mom did help me a lot. My dad also. After that, I was able to get a little more sleep. From there, the baby got more used to the room, more used to us, so that was a little bit easier. But I was still getting the mood swings. I still wanted to cry. I think the postpartum, a lot of girls don't talk about it, but it is really bad. It's just horrible. If you get that, some girls even fall into depression. It's just horrible. If you don't get it, I mean, I think you're a very lucky girl, because it does change the way you think, the way you feel. It's just horrible. But I thankfully, I got the help and I overcame it, so that was good. Now he's been growing more and more. Every time I go to the doctor, they tell me, oh yeah, he's a little over. Just my husband's super tall, so I guess it's normal. The doctors say he's fine, so thankfully everything has been working fine with him. He's travieso from the morning to the night. We have to stay sometimes awake with him, because throughout the day he wants to sleep, so we have to stay awake and be like, okay, like, let's put him to sleep. He does